Whoa, what's up with it?
Was down with the road.
What's happening?
Was trying to come in a swing on you, grab a text.
Alright. Give me about 15 minutes.
Alright, that's a bit, where you want me to meet you?
Meet me at the Quick Trip. Yeah, made 100,000 at the Quick
Hello
Trip.
everyone, my name is Claudia Alexandria and today I am the guest host on the show, The Interview. Today I am lucky enough to have our big homie over here on the north side, Mr. Show.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's good to see you. I'm doing good. So do you mind if we just like jump right in?
Yeah, it's me. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm
You
ready.
sure? Okay, so a lot of people that may eventually hear your music,
Right.
they may not know that you've been doing this for quite some time, right?
Right.
How long has it been? When did you start?
Ooh, man, I first started trying to do music. It actually started out as writing poems.
Okay.
And I knew I was a big fan of music, and I knew everybody else's songs, like word for word. And two of my friends, Damian Smith, and another dude, was like, man, you got the voice for it. Why don't you, start trying to do it? It was like a joke at first.
Right.
And then, we started freestyling and stuff like that as kids. I mean, we was 13, 14 years old
Wow.
when it started. And I wasn't really good at freestyling at the time. I was a better writer than I was a freestyler, but doing it with them so much, I got better at it, and I was already good at, I was better at writing. So
Right.
as I got better with freestyling at that time, the writing got better because it got easier for me to just take the thoughts out of my mind and put them on paper. So I started, I think we actually started putting actual songs on tapes when I was like 14.
That's
Like
young.
14, 15 years old.
That's crazy. That's mad young.
Yeah.
So starting that young, was it immediate support from your family? Because I mean, or did your career choice have to grow on them? Or what happened?
I mean, at first, I don't think that it's sort of like any other situation. When you see your kid doing something at first, you want to see how far how they gonna take
Right,
it. Because if you like playing basketball today and then tomorrow is football,
Right.
you're not really sticking with it, so you're not too much. But
Right.
I think once they saw me really going for it, I mean, they support anything that they kids do, as long as it's positive. You know what I'm saying? My music ain't always the most positive music, you know what I'm saying? But it comes from a positive place.
Right. So do they listen to it? Have you ever gave your CD to like your parents and said, "Hey, check this out"? Have they listened to it on their own, or is it?
They listen to it on their own.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny that you asked me that though, because I was like, when I leave, I'm gonna leave them a copy of this big homie.
On the counter, leave it on the counter. Let's see what they think about
Let them
it.
check that out.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So since you started at such a young age and you put out mixtapes then and
Right.
you're putting out one now, or you
Right.
put out one yesterday,
Right.
how does your music then compare to your music now? Has there been a change, or is your flow pretty consistent?
Maturity, man.
Maturity.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that I was, doing younger, I really didn't understand the business side as much as I do now. I feel like, as you get older and times adapt, you adapt with what's going on around you.
Right,
Especially
right.
when you do the kind of music that I do. You talking about and speaking on the things that's going on around you and things that you've been through and stuff like that. And the way people consume music is different. So it's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Because times have evolved from obviously back when we was listening to it on tapes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, I think the message and where I'm coming from is still the same though.
Okay, so what is your message?
My message, is I'm just a country kid, man, in the big city, trying to, create an opportunity where there was none. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately for us in the country, we don't have a lot of opportunities. We got a lot of talent, but we don't really have the outlets to really show our talent on a big stage or a platform. So, my message is I'm trying to just push unity and just try to get people to, go outside. If the opportunities are not here for you, then you got to go to them, and then you bring the opportunities back to where you're from.
And a lot of people don't understand that, so that's really good. My next question is, what do you think that your music brings to the hip hop game now? Like, do you think there's something missing that you add to it? Do you think that that what you're doing is consistent with what's already there? Or how do you think that works?
I think I'm a big homie in the game. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm cool enough to blend in with what the youngsters are doing, and I got enough experience to get the older people's ear as well. You know what I'm saying? Who grew up on, maybe the Scarfaces and the Pimp C's and stuff like that. I feel like, I've been in it long enough to catch their ear, but I'm still young enough and cool enough, you know what I'm saying, to blend in with what the younger generations is doing too. So I don't think
the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I don't think any of it is new. It just evolves. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. Just an evolution of things that have already been done, and I'm doing it my own way, my own spin on it. That's it.
Okay, so you talk about, you're very big on being the big homie, and I think, I know where we're from, the country, a lot of young artists look up to you. They look for you to direction. They look to you for direction. So who's your big homie in a sense? Like who inspired you to start doing this, or who do you look to for advice when Show has questions?
You know what? As far as music wise, of course my big homie, my big homie is my dad. That's my dog. But as far as in the music, one of the things that I learned about, as you get older and get involved in business is how somebody that know more than you know. You know what I'm saying? So even though I've been in the game a long time and I know a lot more about it now, I got a manager who knows more than I know. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't have an answer to a question or it's something that I'm unsure about, I got somebody on my team that I already done thought about it, or you know what I'm saying, that knows the answer right on top of his head. So I think I would say my manager, you know what I'm saying, would be, my big homie, somebody I look to in the game as far as, guide me with what we're doing. And there's been several people, throughout the course of, what I call a career. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like if you create and work, then you got a career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever value it has to different people, that's, to each his own. But yeah, I think I would say, as of right now that I got on my team, I think that my manager would be my big homie. Okay. Because we own it. Yeah.
You own it.
We own it. We ain't playing with them.
Okay, so we keep talking about your music then and now, and we're separating it by a break. What inspired your break, or what brought that on? What made you say, hey, I need to cool out on the music right now and do something else?
I mean, the honest answer to that question is,
Give it to me honest.
Yeah. I had a couple legal issues.
Oh, okay.
And in the process of that, I just started looking at everything a little bit different. And I didn't say that I was or wasn't, going, just completely quit, or ever was there ever a comeback. I just felt like I needed to get myself in a position where I didn't need anything or anybody per se. You know what I'm saying? Like we work together. Like me and my manager, we work together, but he don't need me.
Right.
And I really don't need him.
Right.
But we work together because that's something that we choose to do. So I think for me, it was more so about stepping back and get myself in a position where I can do this without having to play politics or none of that. I'm doing this big homie tape is how I wanted it to be, how I wanted it to look, how I wanted it to sound. It's coming out the way I wanted to come out. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, it hasn't always been that way for me. You got other people involved, and it's like if I get outvoted, I roll with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's 3 of us and I get 2-1 I'm outvoted, I'm down for the team, so I would do it. Ain't no more of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
ain't no more. It's show.
Nah, ain't no more of
that.
Yeah, we done.
Yeah, made 100,000 at the quick trip. Finesse the Midas canon. ain't talking money.